Your home Wi-Fi is like your front door. You lock it to keep strangers out. But have you ever wondered if that lock is as secure as you think? Just like a door, your Wi-Fi needs more than just a simple lock to keep intruders at bay. In 2025, a weak Wi-Fi signal is more than an annoyance. It's an open invitation for trouble. A weak signal can be easily exploited, allowing unwanted guests to slip through the cracks. Hackers aren't just movie villains. They can be anyone nearby with the right tools. They lurk in cafes, libraries, and even your neighborhood, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. We send everything through Wi-Fi, bank details, private messages, even smart camera feeds. This data is precious, and in the wrong hands, it can lead to devastating consequences. Many think a strong password is enough, but it's just the first line of defense. A strong password is crucial, but it's not the only measure you should rely on. Cybercriminals are persistent, and their tools get stronger every year. They evolve, adapting to new security measures, always finding new ways to breach defenses. The simple tricks that worked 5 years ago might not cut it now. Technology advances rapidly, and so do the methods used by those with malicious intent. It's a race between those who build locks and those who pick them. Staying ahead requires constant vigilance and updating your security measures. Understanding how hackers operate makes you a smarter digital citizen. Knowledge is power, and being informed is your best defense. This isn't about panic. It's about empowerment. By taking control of your digital security, you can navigate the online world with confidence. By the end, you'll understand MAC filtering, what it is, why it's not foolproof, and how to truly secure your home network. We'll explore the layers of security that can protect your digital life. Let's dive into Wi-Fi security and get you ahead of the bad guys. Together, we'll uncover the secrets to a safer, more secure online experience. Ready for a great moment in digital science? Let's get started. Embrace the future with the knowledge and tools to protect what matters most. Before we go any further, it's important to remember, this information is meant for your protection, not for hacking or harming others. The goal here is to empower you, not to encourage illegal activity or unethical behavior. By understanding how hackers operate, you gain the tools to defend your own network and personal data. Knowledge of these tactics is your shield, not your sword. Using these techniques to access someone else's network without permission is not just wrong, it's a serious crime. The consequences are real and severe. Laws in most countries are strict, and getting caught can mean hefty fines, a criminal record, or even jail time for unauthorized access. It's simply not worth the risk. Instead, channel your curiosity and skills into protecting your own digital life. Focus on building strong defenses, not breaking into someone else's. Remember, with great knowledge comes great responsibility. Use what you learn to help yourself and others stay safe online. Our mission is to build digital fences that keep threats out, not to find ways to jump over them. Hackers thrive when people don't understand technology or how to protect themselves. Don't give them that advantage. By shining a light on their methods, we take away their power and level the playing field. Knowledge exposes their tricks. What hackers do isn't magic. It's a series of steps and processes that you can learn to recognize and disrupt. Think of this as your training manual for digital self-defense. The more you know, the more proactive you can be in protecting yourself. You are the administrator of your own digital life. Take charge, set your own rules, and keep your information safe. The next steps in this guide will give you practical tools and tips to do that job better than ever before. So, let's continue our journey into online safety together and make sure you're always one step ahead of the threats. Let's talk about MAC filtering. Every device, phone, laptop, smart TV, has a unique MAC address, like a digital fingerprint. MAC filtering is a router feature that lets only approved devices connect. You create an allow list of trusted MAC addresses. If a device's MAC is on the list, it gets in. If not, it's blocked. Even with the right password, it sounds secure. Even if someone knows your password, they can't connect without being on the list. Many people still rely on it for peace of mind. But here's the catch. This digital bouncer isn't as tough as it seems. The guest list can be forged. Let's see how. How do hackers bypass MAC filtering? They don't break the door, they impersonate someone on the guest list. This is called MAC spoofing. With the right software, a hacker can make their device broadcast a fake MAC address. First, they listen to Wi-Fi traffic using monitor mode, eavesdropping on your network. They capture data packets, which reveal the MAC addresses of connected devices. Once they spot a valid MAC address, they copy it. Then, they change their device's MAC to match. Your router sees the familiar MAC and lets them in. The hacker is now inside your network, undetected. The whole process can take just minutes. It's like wearing a mask to fool the bouncer. MAC filtering alone can't stop this trick. That's why it's not a strong defense. Let's see how this gets even easier with modern tools. In 2025, hacking tools are faster and smarter, thanks to AI and automation. What once took skill now takes just a few clicks. AI-powered tools can monitor multiple networks, spot MAC filtering, and pick the best device to impersonate. They can even wait for a device to disconnect before spoofing its MAC, making detection harder. Automation scripts can run on cheap devices, scanning and spoofing without human intervention. Dynamic spoofing lets hackers cycle through multiple MAC addresses, making their connection harder to block. These advances make MAC filtering look flimsy. The barrier is easy to bypass for anyone with the right tools. Security needs to keep up with these evolving threats. Relying on MAC filtering alone is riskier than ever. Let's look at real-world examples. This isn't just theory. It happens every day. These attacks happen in real life, not just in movies. A boutique hotel once used MAC filtering for guest Wi-Fi, thinking it was secure. A security researcher spoofed a guest's MAC in minutes, gaining full access. The hotel's guest list was easy to copy, exposing everyone's data. At home, people have found neighbors using their Wi-Fi by copying a device's MAC address. MAC addresses are broadcast openly. Anyone nearby can see and copy them. It's like using your name as a password. If someone knows it, they can get in. MAC filtering gives a false sense of security. Real protection needs more than just a guest list. So what should you do instead? If MAC filtering is weak, don't panic. Just use better defenses. Security is about layers, not a single trick. First, use a strong, unique Wi-Fi password, at least 12-15 characters, with letters, numbers, and symbols. Use WPA3 encryption if possible. If not, use WPA2 AES. Avoid outdated standards like WEP. Keep your router's firmware updated to patch security holes. Change the default admin password on your router. Set up a separate guest network for visitors, isolating your main devices. A guest network keeps your personal data safe, even if a visitor's device is compromised. These steps make your network a much harder target. Hackers look for easy marks. Don't be one. Layered security is your best defense. Take action today to protect your digital home. Share these tips with friends and family. Let's build a safer online world together. We've uncovered the truth about MAC filtering and Wi-Fi security. It's easy to fall for the myth that a single setting can keep you safe, but the reality is far more complex. Cyber threats are always evolving, and so should your defenses. The lesson here is clear. Real security is active and layered, not a one-time setup you can forget about. Think of it as building a fortress, not just locking a single door. Relying on MAC filtering alone is like building a wall out of cardboard, easy to break through and offering little real protection. Hackers can bypass it with basic tools. True protection comes from using strong, unique passwords, keeping your devices and router firmware updated, and managing your network smartly. These steps create real barriers for attackers. You're now a digital guardian, aware, prepared, and ready to defend your digital space. Your vigilance makes a difference. Most cybercrime targets easy victims, people who use default passwords, ignore software updates, or rely on outdated security protocols. Don't make it easy for them. By following these steps, you make your network a tough target. Hackers are far more likely to move on when they see your defenses are strong. Remember, your goal isn't perfection, it's to be safer than the next person. Even small improvements can make a big difference. Take control today. Check your router settings, update your passwords, and set up a separate guest network for visitors. These actions put you in charge of your security. Share your knowledge with others. The more people who practice good security habits, the safer we all become. Help your friends and family stay protected too. Don't use this knowledge to invade others' privacy or break the law. Respect boundaries and use your skills responsibly. Use what you've learned to protect your own digital world, your devices, your data, and your loved ones. Be a force for good online. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and encourage others to do the same. The digital world needs more guardians like you. Remember, security is a journey, not a destination. There will always be new threats, but you can adapt and stay ahead. You've taken a big step today. Keep going, keep learning, and keep your digital world safe. The digital world is always changing, with new threats and defenses. Today you learned about MAC filtering. Tomorrow, there'll be new challenges. Curiosity and learning are your best tools. Don't let complexity scare you. Break big topics into simple steps. Your digital life is too important to leave to chance. Keep asking questions and seeking reliable information. For more on digital security and science, subscribe and follow us. We break down the latest tech into easy, useful knowledge. Thanks for watching. And remember, stay safe online. You've got this. See you in the next one. This is Cyber Defense, signing off.